What's going on, guys? My name is Tom and welcome back to my channel. As you may or may not know, I'm currently an architecture student, and today I will be reacting to inside this $16 million farm estate located in Connecticut. Before we get into it, make sure you obliterate that like button for YouTube algorithm, and without further ado, let's jump into the video right now.
Welcome to 187 Upwalk Road, also known as Maple Hill Farm. Our farm sits on over 47 acres in rural Reading, Connecticut, which is about an hour outside of New York City. Maple Hill Farm is a mixture of very old antique homes and our modern home. Our main home is over 9,000 square feet. It has 7 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and 3 half baths. About 300 yards from our main residence is our first guest house. Beyond that is our Nash house, which is the oldest house on the property. And behind the Nash house is the Stone Cottage. Maple Hill Farm is a working farm. We make our own maple syrup on the farm. We have a music studio, our horse barn, in addition to our tennis courts, our pool, and our 3-acre pond. All of this is currently on the market for $16 million.
See, now $60 million for this seems a lot more reasonable for what you're getting versus in New York, what $18 million or even $1 million got you. Here you're getting acres upon acres of land, and it seems a lot more worth it.
So let's head inside the main house to show you around. When you first walk into our home, we have a foyer, and on either side is our office and our conference room. We built this home so that we could work in the front of the house, and our family lives in the rest of the house. We are able to shut this door, so if we have conferences or we're working, it's soundproof.
See, that's really good. There's that separation between work and home, even though it's all under the same space, and you have that separation in case clients have to come over or what may have you. It just gives a little more privacy, and it'll feel like it's in a different location, even though it's just in a different part of it.
Straight off the foyer, we have our great room, which incorporates our kitchen, our dining room, and our living room. One of the great features of our great room is our 2-story stone wall, which is Connecticut stone, so it's all harvested from local areas.
So there's this thing in architecture, it's called total embodied energy, and basically what it is, it's the total amount of energy that is being used to create a project. And this concerns the environment because the more energy that we use, the more pollution that is created. So our goal is to try to keep that level as low as possible. So by importing local materials, it actually creates a lower total embodied energy than if they were imported from somewhere else. When we talk about it, we take into consideration the actual manufacturing of the product, as well as the shipping and the construction itself, and all of that together will dictate what the total embodied energy is. And by using local materials, that becomes lower, and ultimately it's more environmentally friendly.
Another great feature is we have a drop-down TV. We just drop it down and it falls down right above our fireplace. I think this house would be great for a large family or people who love to entertain. We incorporated windows throughout the...
So I want to stop right here and look at the landscaping of the house, because it's interesting because there's multiple levels happening. You can see that there's that like giant 9-foot or 10-foot wall on the right hand side of the house, and then on the other side there's a smaller wall, and I think there's an opportunity there, but I don't think that it is fully completed. In my opinion, there seems to be a sort of disconnect between the front yard and the backyard, because there doesn't seem to be a way to circulate around the house in that manner. So with that being said, I am going to grab my trusty sketchbook and draw something up real quick for what I think should be done. Now, I'm not going to have you sit here and watch me draw, so I'm just going to cut to it in 3, 2, 1. So what I did was basically added in on this side these elevated gardens to slowly bring you down to the level of the backyard. I think that this will create more of a connection from the front yard to the backyard, while still following the theme of using that stonework, having those gardens, and creating a more interesting circulation around the house so that you don't have to go through the house to get specifically into the backyard.
Behind the seating area, we have the dining room area. We have a large wooden table. This can sit up to 4 more chairs. Since we have 3 guest homes, we have grandparents that come over often, and we can have everybody sit at this table. Back behind our dining room table is a 650-gallon saltwater tank. Our ceilings are 14 feet high, but we've made it seem very cozy by incorporating our wood ceiling. From our living room is our kitchen. My husband's favorite part of his kitchen is his Blue Star range, which has 6 burners, a flat iron, and 2 ovens. We have 3 sinks, and right next to this is the refrigerator and the freezer. I think we wanted to hide the large chrome. It just works seamlessly with this whole wall. The dishwashers are also hidden behind cabinets, and our microwave is also hidden behind the floating breakfast bar. Ceilings are very tall, so we've incorporated these metal pipes, and we have ladders. So we just bring it to whatever place we need in the house so that we can get to the tallest part of the ceiling.
That's something I've never seen before. I will say that it's pretty unique. Definitely a fun little touch to have inside of your kitchen. The other thing that I've noticed in kitchens where you get to those higher price points, the fixtures are all hidden. So for example, the dishwashers, just tuck it into the cabinet, no one will know it's there. It's fine, everything looks the same. Hide the refrigerator, no one wants to see that anyway.
Kids primarily use this room to watch their TV shows, play Xbox, PlayStation, or to use the desk for studying. Off of this playroom, we have 6 bedrooms, 5 for our children and 1 guest bedroom. 4 of the bedrooms have their own bathroom, and 2 of the bedrooms share a bathroom. In addition to the 6 bedrooms, we have a large laundry area and our home gym. Coming down from the main living area is our lounge, and we use this lounge all the time for entertaining, for parties for our children. We've had prom here.
You see that dog over there? He like poked his head up. Why'd you come bother me? I was taking a nap. Get out of here.
We have a half kitchen. We have a full refrigerator, another dishwasher, ice maker. With us having all of our plasticware here, it's very convenient to use our outside dining area. So everything comes from here and we just carry it outside. So off of this room, we actually combined a pool house and made it into a cabana. So instead of a pool house that's far away from your house, we incorporate it into our lounge. It's used a lot more and it's quite beautiful. It looks like a spa. So we really wanted these Nana doors because we wanted the feeling coming down from the great room and into the lounge area of walking outside.
That is actually a great way to have that indoor-outdoor living where it seamlessly creates the transition because there's nothing blocking you.
We're in our primary bedroom. We wanted to incorporate texture, earth tones, and as much lighting as we can get from the outside. So we have this cute little enclave with our couch, so it brings as much light as we can get in, and we decided to do 3 portholes at the top. And sometimes when we're sleeping, we can actually see the stars through the portholes. We have 2 sinks. We have a beautiful marble design on the floor, which are also heated.
Let me tell you something. Heated tiled bathrooms, they're great. Highly recommend if you have the opportunity to ever get them. When I was in Norway, everyone had them, it seemed like. I'm definitely putting one in my future house.
So when we designed our house with our interior designer and our architect, most of our property is in our backyard. And we get these beautiful, amazing views of the sunset. So we wanted to spend every opportunity and every nice day outside. So we designed this seating area, which can seat many people. In addition, we have our dining room. And next to our dining room is a barbecue. We wanted a fireplace, and it's double-sided, so you can enjoy it in the hot tub or the pool, which is on the other side. An important feature that we needed to incorporate was all of the textures, and the most important one is what we walk on barefoot. We use Jerusalem limestone so that it doesn't get heated up by the sun. Also, the Connecticut fieldstone incorporated in our fireplace, and the rock walls that are all around the property. and in half of the back of the home. We have a 40 by 20 pool with a built-in hot tub. We have an infinity edge. So when you're sitting in the pool and looking towards a pond, it's like you're in the pond. We have a retractable cover, so it's super easy to open and close. Another amazing feature on the farm is our 300-foot waterfall that cascades down to our 3-acre pond, which is stocked for fishing, which also has a dock on its own and a boathouse. And the boathouse has canoes and a paddleboat. And we have 25 acres of wooded hiking trails.
I have no bad things to say about this backyard. It is beautifully designed from every aspect and creating so many highlights and moments that make the space come to life even more than it already is.
Barn is rather large. 2/3 of it is for the music studio, and the last third of it is for the horses. We brought in a music producer, and he built out our walls 6 inches, incorporated brown denim and floating barnwood so that it captures 95% of the sound in here. So that's why it doesn't ever bother our horses. In the back of the barn on the farm side, we have a large patio with tons of seating. And on the horse side, we have 4 paddocks directly off of their stalls, which is great for them to graze.
Okay, so overall, this is a really well-designed estate. You're getting acres and acres and acres for $16 million. It seems like it would be a good price for it. There are a few things that I would have changed, as I mentioned earlier. But for the most part, I really like how the house is designed and that they chose to use local materials. But as always, let me know what you think of this estate in the comments below. I would love to hear your opinions and thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and turn the bell on so you get notified every time that I upload. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time.